Join, wager, cash in, and get a $150 bonus. Sign up now at tvg.com.
You know, we're all looking for that really good horse, you know.
Bayern is very game. They ran up to him, but he's opening up again on them. Bayern, very impressive.
A guy told me years and years ago, he asked me, when will you know you have a good horse? I said, when a stranger walks up to you and tells you, boy, you got a nice horse. You know, we knew he was going to run well.
And away they go. Brother Soldier was slow to begin, and then awkward after the start. Bayern breaks very quickly, comes right off the rail, but Bayern goes straight to the front.
You know, I told Gary I don't want him going out there and going 22 flat, 45, 46, something ridiculous.
They are coming to the 5/16ths, and Bayern is just gliding away from them now. Bayern is opening up on the leads, gone clear by 5 big lengths without even being asked to run yet.
And he took off at the 3/8 pole, and he looked like he was doing it easy.
Heads a turn for home, and Bayern getting the reins shaken at him now. He's got to be between 8 and 10 lengths clear. This is an absolute charade out here. It's going to be Bayern just turning it into a procession.
Coming out of the winner's circle, everybody was telling him, hey, that's a really good horse. Even like Gary Stevens, when he came back, he's run a lot of big races for me, and he came back and he was really serious. You know, he was just really serious and like, wow, and we were joking with him in the winner's circle. We want a commitment right now. I talked to Mike, I go, Mike, the damn horse is You know, it's tough because, you know, he's riding that Candy Boy, who's a really good top horse with different style of running. It's tough when you come down to when he has to come down to 2 horses. I've been there, and to me, I feel worse for the jockey because if he picks my horse and the other one wins, that makes me feel bad. Or if he picks the other horse, then I beat him, it's like, hey, but so it's added pressure when they take your horse. That's what all these preps and all this is all about. Find their comfort level, and if they're good enough, they'll be able to continue the path of the Derby.
Could not have been more impressive. Absolutely canters in, does Bayern.
Gary let him keep going out. He let him gallop out next round, 16th of a mile, so that was, Gary's always thinking down the road in his head, so he knows, we're coming in with a lightly raced horse. It reminded me a lot of, a little bit like Bodemeister. When I stretched him out, he just took off and ran a big race.
Bodemeister is turning the Arkansas Derby into an absolute romp!
We did the same thing with Indian Charlie. He was lightly raced, so how to get him ready.
It's Indian Charlie and Gary Stevens, 2 good in the Santa Anita Derby.
So there's nobody better to work with than Gary Stevens because he's just so smart, and you have him on there and he figures things out, and he knows what you're trying to achieve with a horse, so it's a big plus when you have him. And that's the thing about racing and getting races under their belts. You want to figure out what the horse, what's ideal for the horse. Well, does he want to run the lead? Does he want to be inside, outside?
Brother Soldiers on the outside of Bayern. Bayern nice and relaxed though.
And once you figure out their way of running styles, then it makes it so much easier down the road.
Into the turn they go, and Bayern starts to kick away now.
If we're going to go to the Kentucky Derby with a live horse, he has to, ideally he needs 2 more races. The raw talent is there, it's just a matter of keeping him healthy now.